At the tone, 0 hours, 44 minutes, Coordinated Universal Time.
Hello, everybody. Happy New Year to you folk who've already celebrated, like London did UTC, 100 hours. So just 44 minutes ago. So we're live coming to you from the Pacific Coast, United States of America, which for some reason, the United Kingdom is pretty excited about the USA. So let me go turn that down real quick because it's a little loud. So stand by. Oh, first of all, you're watching the 4:44 p.m. 4th Estate News with AnnestaciA KomarovsK coming to you live in Malibu. So stand by. Let me go turn that off. Okay, stand by. It usually doesn't want to go down. So I have to it's like, oh, we want to be heard. It's like the birds. They do the same thing. They start tweeting. It's like, hey, we want to be heard too. So look. See, you can hear the birds. See? Little birdies. So, bingo! Don't need that. So there's a lot to get to. I guess we'll start first with the, I guess everybody cares about this. The weather. So, bizarrely, California is getting blessed by rain. The United States, not so much, unless you're in the Great Lakes. But there you go. That's the weather. So get a poncho and stuff because it's going to rain. But not badly. It's a blessing. So some people would say that it's bad for it to rain on the parade. Nope. It's a blessing because we can use rain. And if you're in Africa where it's all dry and stuff, you wish you would have rain. Pray for rain, right? Be careful what you ask for. You just may get it. So, there you have it. So, I have stuff prepared. So, we spent a lot of time here today, here in the library. And there was a reason for all that. We didn't get out today because we were paying attention to the Board of Supervisors. Yeah, they had a meeting. So they had a meeting about emergency preparedness in terms of warning everybody about declaration of because of the December rain. So basically, can't use the word honestly, it was an outline on how the county is preparing this time around. So I did make a public comment, but I was a little, maybe out of line, because I cared about the concern that those that are homeless should have a raincoat or a poncho because we can't get to it now because I'm not governor yet. Or Queen Anne. Yeah, Queen Anne. That's a concept. I guess if you wish it, it can happen. Because I looked at Queen Anne on the computer. And she was around from 1965 to 1714. That's 4. And I've been looking stuff up on the internet. A lot of very interesting things because I've been looking up like Prop 14 and some weird stuff came up. So before I do that, I have to go to it. So I have to find it and see what I can find out. But I was told to do this first. So here we go. If you want to get ready for the wet weather, here's what you do. You go to LA County Weather Alerts. There you go on their site. So that's how you get that. So just type in LA County Weather Alerts, emergency notifications. Okay? So that's part of the weather. So if you want to know about the weather, there you go. Help yourself. Go look up the weather. But I did look up this. And I was looking up Prop 14. And I got this. So I got them backwards, but this is Prop 14, which allows for me to run as a candidate for governor. Yeah. So California Proposition 14, which was signed into law in 2011 by Governor Arnold Schwarzenegger at the time. And yeah, it was, people voted it in June of 2010. But in doing all that, I did find some other stuff that was a little bit, Prop 14, they recycled the numbers. And that's something I found out. And it wasn't all, let's see, let's see right here. Here. Prop 14 in 1964 had to do with, racial inequity or whatever. It's just like, somewhere I read that they wanted to keep California white and they repealed that. Proposition 14 is a good stuff happened with a 14. Yeah, I believe so. I am very surprised because, I went over here to our old, this is UNISAT, so I went here, all the events I covered, down here, Pope and Cuba and all that good stuff. Hey, there's George Clooney and stuff, and this is all the stuff that's happened in my history. But I came down here. Oh, there's Stevie Wonder. Oh, there's the crew hanging out at ESPN. All this stuff that happens right here. Look. Look at that. Governor Arnold Schwarzenegger. There he is. Look at that. The Olympic torch run. That's coming back in 2028. Pretty cool, if I do say so. So, yeah. So there's a lot of history there. Just on the stuff I've done. And I plan to exercise my option and make use of Proposition 14 to run for governor of California. If, who knows, might be queen of the universe too. So, but why not? 2026 is my year. NPP2026.com. Yeah. No party preference, no politics, period. That's it. I'm being allowed to run, and I will do it, and I will lead. And fight to the end. For all of us. For peace and social justice. And it'll cost trillions of dollars to do that. But why not? Spend a lot of money to make peace. See, because everybody still has to work. And we have to rebuild the world. So, might as well. Might as well do that. And I have a couple pieces, and I know you know that I've been dealing with copyright issues. And I'm watching the time, and I have lots of time still. And one thing I was noticing here, so we talked about Proposition 14 and how that allows me to run for office. The NPP 2026, that's basically the way it is. And one thing I was noticing is because we have to get things done. So we're not sitting on our laurels. We're trying to get radios installed and stuff. And so one thing we're doing is District 4 is down here. So there's Catalina Island, where we want to put a radio antenna so we can hit up and down the California coast. So this is a very powerful district by Janice Hahn. District 4. There you go. Oh, my favorite area, downtown Los Angeles. Look, they got 4 4s. That's my kind of number. They got my numbers. So if I could live anywhere I want, most people would know where that is. I like Beverly Hills, Century City. But downtown LA, high above it all, is kind of fun too. There's a lot of stuff, neat things to do. Revitalize downtown Los Angeles. Make it great, the city of angels. Yeah. And there's some songs. I got one playing in the background. The times, they are changing. And this, Ellie and Tony are doing a Bob Dylan cover for The Times They Are Changing. And I have that song, and I wanted to go out on it, but I'm a little worried about copyright. So, I could do it live, but I might not be able to do it in the replay. I do have the BBC celebrating 2026 on the coming in. Oh, speaking of that, look, we get to drink this Scotch Macallan 10. You cannot get a bottle of Macallan 10 unless you had $300 or so. So I asked for a quote. I wanted to sell my collection because I needed some money, and they said it's only worth $10. It's not true. It's worth more than $10. So if life is going to be me on the road, perhaps it's best to drink it, because I could enjoy it at one of many places around the world in California. A drink here and there with you, the people. We, the people. So I guess I get to enjoy this. So maybe the gentleman of the house will pour me some scotch. Because, well, I used to say I like it just where it's at. But in reality, I have to do my part. And I take the hint, fulfill my missions. The mission is, if I choose to accept it, is to say goodbye to 2025 in the past. And, well, rejoice, O earth. That's it. That's on our calendar. And look at this. It was blessed by the Padre here in Malibu. So, rejoice, O earth. Because peace is upon us. Why not? Why can't I have a perfect universe in my world? Why is that not? And there's one I can do. I found this, and I think it's going to let me do it. And I'm going to go ahead and play it. And it's from the new movie, A Complete Unknown. Like AnnestaciA KomarovsK. You probably don't know about me, but I've been around for a long time. And the times are a changing scene, and it's shot in 4K. So I'm going to do my best to go out on it and perhaps tag it on. And if I can't, well, we'll have to change that, because I want to believe, I'd like to believe that the times are changing. And I'm a little bit nervous about doing this, but one of the reasons I am being allowed to move on and lead is because I take a chance on things. Take a chance for for mankind and stuff. So let's do it. Bye, everybody. See you tomorrow.
Well, thank you, Johnny. And thank you, Newport Folk Festival. Maybe hear about that rooster a little bit later on. Here's a new one. Come gather round, people, wherever you roam, and admit that the waters around you have grown, and accept it that soon you'll be drenched to the bone. If your time to you is worth saving, then you better start swimming or you'll sink like a stone, for the times they are a-changing. Come writers and critics who prophesize with your pen, and keep your eyes wide, the chance won't come again. And don't speak too soon, for the wheel's still in spin, and there's no telling who that it's naming. For the loser now will be later to win, for the times they are a-changing. Come mothers and fathers throughout the land, and don't criticize what you can't understand. Your sons, your your daughters are beyond your command. The order is rapidly aging. Please get out a new one if you can't lend a hand, for the times they are a-changing. The line it is drawn, the curse